Warning, the statements made on Drunk Table Podcast may be considered offensive to some viewers. Statements such as, but not limited to, Jesus isn't real, the South will not rise again, and Mexico is a third world country. Before becoming offended, please keep in mind that these statements are merely the opinions of drunken retards and should not be taken seriously. However, if you do discover that you are in fact a vagina and become offended by something we say, for example, we just said retards, you're welcome to cry about it below with an asshole comment. And while you're at it, lick my butt.
Today's opening toast goes out to Packard Sonic for his comment on the last episode. Glad to see you guys back again. We'll have you all back soon as I get going again. I'm sure he meant to word that a little bit better. But anyway. Beer.
Delicious.
I know.
I think I almost chipped my tooth.
It's a great start.
I know, right?
Welcome back.
Drunk Table Podcast!
We start off hammered.
Go to the dentist. Anyways.
So, I mean, I can clearly see, but I'll ask anyway. What are we drinking today?
I'm drinking good old Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Is that what you had last time?
That is what I had last time. I'm very original. Love to spice it up.
Okay.
You're going to have to get better at that.
Budweiser.
Big ass can of Budweiser.
Yep.
I'm drinking Harley Quinn. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. Bud Light. For now.
For once, I actually have the most interesting drink, and it's Guinness, of course.
It's also the most disgusting drink.
I find it to be quite good. Actually.
Guinness is good.
Yes.
I think we all respectfully disagree with you.
The audience does not disagree with me. Thank you.
Well,
Comment down below.
the girls in the room don't like the yummy drink, so you can have your Bud Lights and your MGD 64s.
Or your water-flavored beer. Or your
Beer-flavored water.
Fuck it.
So we got a friend over here, and she's frequented the place enough to leave her beer behind, which is usually a mistake when I'm here. So she left a whole crisper full of MGD 64s, and maybe there were about 10 or 12 of them left, and I drank them all in one go, playing Donkey Kong. Could not feel a buzz. That shit, that may as well be non-alcoholic beer. But anyway, Alex,
What's going on?
that's what I was about to ask you. What have you been up to since we've seen you last, and now you actually have been on an episode?
Yeah, well, since then, my wife and I moved in with my mom. Help her out. She's 68, lives by herself, so it's going to help us and help her at the same time.
Neat.
So I'm actually only a mile or two away from here now, which is not a bad drive for me now.
Or a stumble back home?
Yeah, I could walk if I needed to and just cut right through the fields over there, and I'm home, basically. So that's nice.
What I'm picturing is this failing.
It's going to go horribly wrong.
Somewhere between here and there, you're face down in someone's lawn.
If I tried to walk home leaving the way I felt after we did the last show, that would happen.
I was picturing more of him face down just in the field, like in a puddle.
Yeah.
His head's just like in a puddle.
Oh, so he's dying.
No, because he's got it to the side so he can breathe.
I'm picturing. Oh, okay.
In the puddle. Yeah.
Grass water. Yummy.
Yum.
Just wake up in the morning next to a corn stalk.
I hope that wasn't where I'm afraid it was.
Oh, man.
So we had all of February to move out of our apartment, so that's pretty much all I've been doing the last month is moving everything. Had some buddies help me out and got all the big stuff in one day. Then I literally took the whole month just moving everything slowly, cleaning the place up. Yeah, it's fun.
Would you use your personal vehicles or rent one?
I got a couple buddies that have trucks.
Oh,
So we were able to get all the big stuff. We moved some of our stuff into a storage unit because, a lot of the stuff that we have, we don't need at my mom's because she's already got everything, pots and pans, that kind of stuff. So we moved all that into a storage unit and moved everything else down into the basement. So that's what I've been up to.
Well, all right.
Absolutely.
Fun.
So you're living in your mother's basement.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you really want
sum it
to
up.
fill the shoes of the last guy that sat there, that's fine.
I'm out, dude.
No.
Run.
low.
Run.
For
That was a low blow.
noble reasons. Oh, come on. Somebody had to bring up the living in their mom's basement thing.
I was afraid of that too.
Yeah.
It's like, what can I talk about? But that's really all I've been up to last. I didn't really have a choice.
It's okay. Michael,
Yes.
what you been doing?
Oh, not too much. Just, day to day working.
Jesus,
It's been
you're entertaining.
I know, right? It's great. It's been kind of a busy
Boy, we
front
still
load
got
of
10
the-
minutes to fill, man.
Like a busy front load of the month though. It was my girlfriend's birthday, Valentine's, and our anniversary all in a row.
Jesus.
Wow.
That sucks.
So what you should do is always break up with her in the beginning of February and then get back with her after all that shit's passed.
Say start a fight at the Super Bowl party.
Horrible.
It's good advice.
Right at the
not
beginning of the
good
month,
advice.
work your way through, then get right back together March 1,
Yeah.
Terrible.
I think she'll never catch on to that pattern.
Never.
Every year
No.
it's at the Super Bowl. He just becomes a royal dick.
Going to the Super Bowl. See ya.
Like, March, he's fine. I don't understand.
But don't let March be the new start of the anniversary. It's going to screw everything up. Be like, no, let's go by the old one. We'll respect
It
that.
doesn't work like that.
Fine.
That was disgusting.
What have you been up to?
I pretty much live for school.
Oh, that homework that we've heard about. That schoolwork.
Tons and tons and tons of it. That's all I ever do. I live a boring existence. And then Nick comes home.
Shots fired.
And
And it gets awesome, I'm
it
sure.
gets
gets
a little
lively after
weird.
that.
It gets a little weird, but lively eventually after the weirdness fades.
What part's weird? Just that I had work clothes on?
No, that you came home.
No. I find that pretty weird too, actually. I'm trying to stop doing that.
Yeah, I wish you would.
God, you're funny.
Maybe we should let them sort some shit out.
Have you not watched the past episode? Come on.
It's going to be okay.
This is how it always goes. No, that's it though. That's all I ever do.
God, so I just fear that for the next few episodes, every time it comes to you, it's going to be homework.
I mean,
Drowning in it.
it probably will be because that's literally all I get to do.
Oh, well.
But I'm doing damn good in my classes.
That's awesome.
So
Good.
I have an A+ in my paralegal class, and I have an A in my math class. So
Cheers to that.
thank you.
So you you don't mind being on a show that talks about boogers and farts? So we lied last episode. Is that what happened?
We went
Actually-
over this. You lied.
Nick lied. Thank you. Nick lied.
Bullshit. This is bullshit.
I can handle the boogers and farts. You, I'm not so sure, but the boogers and farts I'm good with.
Oh. No, I can handle the boogers and farts.
It's,
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what you meant.
what have you been up to?
All that homework and book learning. No, not any of that. They decided to play musical supervisors where I work, which is annoying. So I'm going to be learning some new crap now. Entertaining. Still work at the same place, just basically they think it's a good idea to put me in charge of an area that I know jack shit about.
That's smart.
Yeah, way to go, company. Good job.
So you're still in Mossville then, right?
Yes, sir. Yep. Still there. Big place. Bad decisions getting made. And, my give a fuck has just gone way down. It's
No, I
like,
bet.
I don't care. I'm just here.
We're gonna let you supervise somewhere you know nothing about. That sounds like a place that has its shit
You guys are
together.
cool with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you understand what's happening here.
It's all fucked up,
I
but
won't,
it's
I won't
your
be
own
able
fault.
to tell if they're fucking off or not. I'm like, you working? Yeah. Okay. Why aren't your pants on? Must be working. He said he's working. So,
Working
Wow.
hard somewhere.
Do you have that a lot? People just walking around with their pants off?
well, come check out the place sometime.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's pretty neat. I do have, let's see, a couple of little things I'd like to say to Fallen Angel. He commented on our last episode. First, I would like to say I'd like to give him a thumbs up for commenting. Thanks, Jesse. on the first episode of Bible Answers. So he went back to Bible Answers and commented, thanks, Jesse, on that. So that's pretty freaking good. However, he decided, I didn't write it all down, he decided to be a blasphemous liar, a spreader of fibs.
You know, which is funny because that's the first question that I asked you when you told me
About Billy Mitchell. Yeah, go. If you've seen it, the comment on the last episode, he comments about how Billy Mitchell is a known liar and a faker, and has his scores removed. I'm well aware of all of that. Still doesn't matter. If you actually watch the guy play, he's pretty damn good. So don't really give a shit. I know
He
that
can still kick your ass falling in.
Yeah.
So
kick your ass,
Not cool.
son of a bitch. So keep watching the show. Oh gosh. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I've got.
Cool.
wow. No.
We've had an exciting February, and that's how we're closing
way
out
too
the
much
first-
dead air here.
Did you guys have good Valentine's
Yeah.
Day?
What'd you do for that?
I did. We actually ended up just staying home, going to our favorite Mexican spot. Actually, we went to our favorite Mexican spot. Lorena's down in East Peoria.
I was gonna say, is it Mexico?
No, it's not Mexican.
That's nobody's favorite Mexican
Trust me, you know
spot.
what? I would have had a way better. What have you been up to this month if I went to Mexico, right?
Tequila and donkey shows. Anyways.
No, well played.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, but we just went to our favorite restaurant like at 8 o'clock. There was no wait. Had a great dinner. Went back to our apartment at the time still and just hung out. So I actually had a great Valentine's Day.
Neat.
It was awesome.
What'd you guys do?
I picked up dinner after I was off at work and came home and we made it and just hung out. It
Nice.
was good.
Huh.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just simple, low key.
Yeah.
I feel
Hanging out.
like it's pointless to go, what'd you do?
Yeah, I think you were here. At least I hope that was you. I'm not sure.
Well, here's what's interesting, though, like, compared to the last co-host that I had, you guys are actually in relationships.
Yeah.
But part
okay.
of their charm was their, like, pathetic inability to ever be in a relationship.
So,
Love you, B.
B would just hang out with his cats for Valentine's Day. He would like buy them presents and fake chocolates
Get
and
him
make
little-
them dinner.
Get him high on catnip.
Yeah, and then himself as well.
Yeah.
He's rolling in it.
And then,
What does it really feel like?
and then Jesse.
So,
I got
anyways,
Anywho,
it's I guess that's a good time to move on to our next segment, which is one we haven't had for a while. That's right, it's time for
show and tell.
Okay, so we're back. Yes, it's time for show and tell. But before we do that, you'll notice I put some fine things in front of you: a glass, a very classy vanilla cola Big K. That's because I want to share a little something with you, okay? This isn't the actual show and tell, but we need to put a little rum in your drinks. And the only way to do that is through a classy statue of a little naked boy. So if you just go ahead and hold your glass up there to his little pee-pee, I'll
Oh my god.
go ahead and... That's good. Oh, we dribbled a little. Michael?
Gotta shake it real quick.
Little metal pee-pee.
What is
Cyborg boy.
that? Oh my god.
What's that?
Shake it out, shake it out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad I put my sunglasses on right now.
I made him buy this.
So this classy statue, you can find this at any fine liquor store for around $20. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my soda to it.
Yeah, he literally sent me a picture of it when he was at the liquor store one night, and I was like, "You have got to buy that." And he came home with it. So.
All right, so now we have our new drinks. I wanted to make sure that everybody here had a very, very classy drink because I have a classy show and tell for you. And it doesn't get more classy than drinking rum piss out of a little boy.
It's true.
Wow.
We're all going to hell.
Excellent. Great. Okay, so
Nice piss.
Strong piss.
That's a good temperature piss. I like that.
That's a strong piss.
Well,
That boy's got a
okay,
problem.
so we're real classy right now. We got our classy drinks. Something I like to do because, believe it or not, I can be strongly opinionated.
No.
Get out of here.
It can be true. And whenever that happens, I tend to want to write a strongly worded letter to whoever it is that's causing me to be upset about something. And whenever that happens, I often say, prepare my quill.
Always to me, because I'm the only other one here.
Yeah.
So if anybody else wants to move in and take that privilege, please, by all means.
must know
Just
how to
saying.
prepare a quill.
That has to be on your resume.
Well, up until recently, that was a fine joke. But now, thanks to a good friend of mine, Kiera, I'm the proud owner of a quill.
Ooh.
This thing is not just some feather that fell out of a bird's butt. Look at how freaking fancy this is.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty fancy.
Yeah, snazzy stuff. Really, really snazzy, cool shit, right? I don't even know what to do with all this. It's I don't even want to take it out of the package. It's got the ink. It's got the quill. It's got the ink and the quill.
Does that one look like it's flipping somebody off?
It is.
Okay.
Which
I'm
one?
pretty sure.
Look at that.
That's when you write "I hate you" letters.
Yeah. That's for your anger
I
letters.
don't know
Yep,
if that'll even
absolutely, the
show
rage
up. This
letters.
one by my finger looks like it's flipping you off. Yeah, so, I don't really know what else is all in here because it's too damn nice looking, and I know that as soon as I take it out of the package, it's going to stop being as good looking as that. But
I told her not to buy it. I tried so hard not to get her to buy it.
So you know she's gonna stay in this case, right?
it says classic dipping pen series. It doesn't get any more classic than that, okay? But yeah, that was a fun little show and tell to show you guys. We got our super classy drink dispenser, my classy pen. But it's not just a show and tell today, It's going to be a gift giving type of show and tell.
Christmas in February, almost March.
So for you, you're a fan of video games.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't normally give away my video games. But I have chosen 6 video games over different consoles to
my.
bestow upon you. Here, go ahead and pull those on out of there.
Oh my. Madden 25 for Xbox One.
Yep.
Excellent. NHL for PlayStation 3.
Starting to see a theme here.
NBA for PS3. I think you made mention I like sports games.
Yeah.
Madden 13, also PS3. Oh, Fight Night 04 for PS2. It's
There
one of
you
my
go.
favorite games.
Well, good.
Bass Strike, love to go fishing.
Yeah. Hey. A bass game. Hell yes.
And Tiger Woods, PGA Tour 2010.
That's right. Those
I
are
really
all.
appreciate it.
Well, good. I'm glad you do because those are all my sports titles that were just plaguing up my collection. But I know you'll. Take
Oh,
them.
absolutely. I will take them.
Yeah, do you have those consoles?
I actually do. I have all of those consoles.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Yes.
Now,
Good.
Michael, I didn't want to leave you out of this, so hang on. Just here, hold your hand out.
He keeps yours close to his nuts.
There you go.
Sweet.
That's what we got there. Oh, yep.
Like 37 cents.
37 cents, which
37
is
cents.
worth more than that
No, those
bag
video
of games
games.
that I just gave us. Nobody likes those damn sports titles. But let's not just calm down, okay? Alexa has a show and tell now.
I do. This was actually my Valentine's Day present. And yes, admittedly, I am 5. So leave me alone.
It wasn't from me, though. It was from your little girlfriend. That's a toy. That's a toy right there.
This is Hootie. right? That's his name.
I don't know.
You named him.
So it's a toy.
I named
It's a
him.
toy owl. It's called
I just call it
Owlies.
the demon toy.
Owlies. Owlies. Owlies.
Owlies,
No,
yeah.
analies.
No, that's something completely different.
So
Damn it.
there's different things you can do with him. He can be hungry, cold, sad, gassy, dizzy. Let's turn him on and see what the hell he does.
He does fart. I've heard it. It's entertaining.
Oh my God! It's alive. I'm out.
Yeah, that thing is demonic.
Where's its food?
I don't know.
It's hungry, Nick.
It's cold. It's cold. What do you do? What do you do when it's cold? Hold my forehead. He has food too. Okay. No, but the big thing is it says you can teach him to fly. All these different colors mean different things.
That's supposed to be food. It looks like a fart cloud.
Yeah. Looks like an anus smoke bomb.
Yeah, so it's like, look at the instructions with this. Is that a different language, maybe? Or no, these are all just tickle me, wake me up, I'm sad, put me to sleep, shut me off.
Throw me over the balcony.
What does he want now? There's no way that. Eat your food.
Eat it.
Eat your food. So, okay, but the big thing it can do is fly. Apparently, now looking at this thing, do you believe it's even gonna fly? Because what you have to do. First time I did this, it was my daughter has one of these, and we did it at Thanksgiving, I think, and it kind of freaked everybody out. So here we go. I'm
When
gonna.
was her birthday?
Oh, it's her birthday. We're gonna make him. You gotta toss him up in the air. Did he just fart? Oh no, there he goes. Wait till he does a little trumpet thing. You gotta put him back on his little pedestal. Everybody get ready to watch the magic.
Everybody watch their face.
Oh God. Okay, so
All right,
Holy
that
shit.
is not the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh. Get the fuck out of here.
You want one, don't you?
Oh, I don't even know what to say. I wouldn't think that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. This thing's fucking awesome.
it went into turbo
Holy
mode.
shit.
It just kept getting louder and just like sounded
know.
like a jet engine.
Wow.
going off.
Oh my God, no. So this was hilarious. It was one night, I think last week. I don't even remember what night it was. So I'm getting ready to go to bed, and I'm laying in the bed, and Nick is in there dancing to this thing because it's like singing to him.
Well, we didn't know it could sing.
We
I
didn't know
was
it could
playing
sing.
with it, and he starts singing, and disco music's coming out.
Yeah, and so he's dancing, and then he turns around and he shakes his butt in front of it, and it starts crying. I fucking lost it.
Alright, this thing is fucking real.
this thing is
It can
alive.
fly and cried at Nick's ass. Like,
I think that's on here. Yeah. This when my eyes are this color, I'm crying at Nick's ass.
it's when the eyes are brown.
Yeah.
Oh, ew.
Nice.
That's some Black Mirror shit.
Oh wow.
That
So,
thing's wild.
I'm telling you.
I hope you enjoy your 37 cents. I hope you enjoy your games.
I'm
That
about
was
to go tear up some Tiger Woods PGA Tour. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Go for it. Go for it. I had to give the sports titles to somebody. So
Well, I'm flattered.
yes. All right. Well, that was a fun doing show and tell again for the first time in forever. It's been a couple years, I think. Which means it's time for
Current events with
Michael.
current events, yeah. Current events with
Michael.
current events.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't look like a basketball or football player. So.
you more of a golf or maybe bowler. Current events with Michael.
Woo!
Yeah.
I like it. I like him. You see, but who is
Yeah,
it?
Yeah.
Natty Daddy.
It's not what you're drinking this time, honey.
Oh, I
No,
got.
but it was a signature yell out.
It's called a callback.
I just.
Yeah, I know what it's called.
Throwing it back.
But sometimes you need to remind him because he forgets.
No, that's true.
I forget
Easily.
where the hell am I?
Somebody
Who are you
else's
people and
house.
Where is my horse?
We're still filming the last episode.
Oh shit! This has been
Fuck, that's been a
long.
long month.
Natty Daddy.
Oh.
Daddy. Oh, we should mention that we are filming on February 29th.
Woo! Last day, leap year.
That's pretty nifty.
Leap day episode.
So, yeah. We'll have to try to cram an episode in before St. Patty's Day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This,
Yeah.
you know, because somebody here on the table is going to die. So,
I almost do every year.
It's not going to be me. Look at me.
no,
I'm on.
you're invincible.
He's got the
Very
luck of the Irish.
So, it's current events, Michael.
Yep.
What you got for us?
I have one here. Firefighters rescue passengers from sinking Disney World boat.
Happiest place on earth, my ass.
Right?
I would just raise my hand, but please tell.
Firefighters were called to Walt Disney World in Florida when a boat on the Jungle Cruise took on water with passengers aboard. Yes,
They're firefighters, not water fighters.
that's a good point.
Valid. Shouldn't they have called like the Coast Guard?
They
or
should have called the
something?
water fighters.
That's not.
They shoot fire at the water.
Okay.
It's like the opposite. I don't understand.
Could have filled up their hoses, used a double purpose. Filled up their hoses with that water to save the drowning folk.
So this is a ride.
Shoot him right in the face.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not on fire!
We're saving you.
This is what I do!
How deep can this water be?
I was gonna say this is a ride,
It's
right?
probably not very deep. Yeah, it's a ride.
Is it a moat? Like,
Is it a kiddie pool? Did they really need to be called? Do they have their own firefighters ready to go? And are they dressed like Disney
No.
characters?
with the Mickey Mouse badge.
Oh. That would be fun if Mickey and Goofy and Minnie
Goofy
and
and Donald and
all of them came
All of a
running
sudden, they were
towards
expert
you.
lifesavers.
Right?
Just like,
That'd be great.
No, but you know,
oh boy!
but you know what would happen? They would all like line up with the fire hose and get ready, and he'd be like, "All right, turn it on, boys!" And they turn it on and just be like,
This is a valid
turning
point.
around.
They're just
Yeah,
putting on
that
another
is-
show. The
I
people are
wasn't
actually
ready.
dying.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Everybody's turning and clapping at them like, "Ha ha ha!"
Yay.
It's like, "Oh, we're drowning!"
No, you fuckers! This is real. So, how many people are involved in this? Does it say?
Just the passengers of one boat, so probably like 10 to 15 people. I don't know how big the boats are.
This is a ride.
Yeah,
What kind of a ride
Jungle
is
Cruise.
a jungle?
It's a jungle cruise.
It's a water jungle cruise.
It's a water. I don't know if it's on a track.
Huh.
It's just a powered boat.
Get your shit together, Disney.
Yep. They
you
safely
imagine-
removed all the passengers. No injuries were reported.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Well,
clearly
that's
the
fortunate.
staff wasn't
Yeah.
trained, but
The
Could
ride
you
out-
imagine almost dying
At
at the
Disney.
happiest place claimed on the
Fun
planet?
fact. Fun
When-
fact.
wait a
They
minute.
will not allow you to die on their property.
wait a minute. Wasn't this brought up in a previous episode?
It was. Who told?
I don't
Was
remember.
it you that told me that? Yes. Kiara told me. They're not allowed to die on
So
the
then it was not
property.
brought up.
They actually have to take them off the property if they're gonna die.
How do they say that you're not? You cannot die here. What is it, like mob bosses all of a sudden just come flip the body over a fence? Like, wasn't on
No,
our
sir.
property.
Right?
He was still convulsing and breathing prior to us throwing him over the fence. So
The landing may have done him in.
choke on a corn dog, my ass, not here.
So what?
The paramedics can't announce the time of death until they leave the park.
So the paramedics cannot announce the time of death until they leave the park.
So the
So
person
you-
dies at 2:47. They're like, they died at 3:01.
Yeah.
14 minutes after we were able to get him off the premises.
Yeah. So you can die at the greatest place on earth,
I
but
was going to say, let's just go
your
live
death
there. You can't
certificate
die.
is not gonna say that you died there.
Wow.
How horrible is that?
That's like some deal with the Illuminati.
Yeah.
You're not allowed
Walt
to die at
Disney for
Disney.
you.
We have a deal, right?
Sign here with your blood, sir.
Right. I've been there. I think you do have to sign in blood.
You've been to Disney World?
That's the one in Florida, right?
Yeah.
You've been to the
Yep.
Illuminati?
I've never been to
Lands,
the Illuminati,
California.
but I have been to Disney World in Florida.
I've been
I
to
was-
the world twice. First, you have to sign in blood, then you have to give away your firstborn.
See, I got.
How did that work
Put
for
them in
you?
this
Because you don't have
small
anything.
ride.
Yeah,
Is
now.
that because you gave away your firstborn? Is that it?
I got lost at Disney World when I was
Yeah,
3.
we're not allowed to do
Non-disclosure.
that either. Yeah, can't
It's
get
an
lost.
NDA.
When I was 3 years old, I got lost at Disney World.
What the hell
My
were you doing by yourself at 3 years
Okay,
old?
see,
So you have bad parents.
there's
Let's
a
talk about
story.
that.
No, I had great parents. There's a story behind it. So I was 3 years old. We went with the family that lived next door to us as well. One of the boys of the family that lived next door was carrying me. My mom's in a wheelchair. So my dad and then dad that lived next door to us would pick my mom out of her wheelchair and put her on the rides so she could go on them still. Well, one of the older sons of the people that lived next door, he was carrying me. Well, they needed his help also to get my mom out of her wheelchair. So he put me down for a second, and then all of a sudden, I just went off on my own. And then I realized I wasn't with anyone I knew.
Yeah.
And
You
at 3
remember
years old,
this?
I was smart enough. No, I don't remember this. This is a story. I was 3. I don't remember it. But apparently, I was smart enough to go up to somebody wearing a Mickey Mouse on their vest and say, "I'm lost."
Huh.
And
you
then
were actually smart enough to do that. What happened
at
between
3,
then
apparently,
and now?
and there's a
lot of
lot to go
drinking.
around in that 24-year period.
A lot
I'm
of
not
drinking.
sure.
When you
A
were
lot of rum pee.
Well, it happened.
Did you
Anyway.
did you need top
Yeah, I'll take a
dog?
little more. There we
Get a little
go.
squirt.
You want to get R. Kelly?
Oh,
Kill
he's,
some more
he's having a little, he's pushing hard now.
All right, he's having a little difficulty. Somebody stir that in.
You might be getting low.
Yeah.
It's topped off.
I feel like my parents would have let me run away at Disney World and probably wouldn't have come to try to find me. I would have been Joe Dirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna be that Joe Dirt story. So.
Yeah. I probably would've.
Do we have another funny anything current events?
Yeah, we got a couple animal things.
Animal things. My favorite.
Always fun.
Yeah. More than 150 snakes removed from under Colorado couple's deck.
Fuck that.
Okay,
Fuck that.
I'm not afraid of a lot of things. One of them, though, is snakes.
Yes,
If there was
Indiana.
150, I would have a heart attack. No bullshit.
Yeah, I would have moved. Like, left all my shit
Okay.
there and went somewhere else.
Okay,
Started fresh
so-
elsewhere.
Yes.
How did this get discovered? Does it say?
Yes. A couple said they bought their home in November 2018, and the following spring they started noticing snakes popping up from between the wooden slats of their back deck.
Nope.
Wow.
Hello.
Nope.
They
Would've been gone.
they noticed as the months went on, the snakes were appearing in the yard, around the foundation, and even inside their home.
No, no, no.
Could have made a fun
No,
game
no,
out of
no.
that, like
No.
whack-a-mole.
No, no.
I thought you were going to say they started noticing several cats and dogs going missing.
Yeah.
Just a snake
That's
infested
actually,
backyard.
That's interesting because
Where
my
was this
dad,
at? North Carolina. North what? Who? What?
Colorado.
North
Colorado.
Colorado.
My
North
dad.
Colorado.
North Colorado.
North nowhere.
Doesn't
Okay,
say
shut
where.
up, you two. My dad actually
just sunglasses.
helped a friend of his
what makes this awesome.
rebuild a house, and when they went into it, they found. I don't even remember how many they said, but like a plethora of snake
Splash.
skins just everywhere. Ugh. Nope.
How much is a plethora?
A lot.
Whoa! We're learning things. Any other fun stories?
Yeah. 25-year-old alligator removed from Ohio home.
What the fuck? North
just
Ohio or
An illegal pet
West
alligator.
Ohio.
West Ohio?
An illegal pet alligator that the police
Oh.
got a call from somebody saying it was being kept in a basement.
That's more common than you think.
Yep.
So this alligator was kept as a pet for 2.5 decades before anyone else,
Not necessarily.
or just the alligator was 25 years old.
How
How do they know that? Did they ask it?
You're like, what's your date of birth?
I don't know how how they got the alligator in Ohio, but I did have a friend in Springfield that had a pet
Where went my
alligator.
microphone?
And they had one of those kiddie pools, those plastic kiddie pools in their yard that the alligator would swim around in. It was a baby still, and once it got big, they called the zoo, and the zoo came and got it. But yeah, it just swam around, and I'm like, that's gonna bite you one day. You watch.
You'll
It's
be
cute,
sorry.
But
Well,
I don't know. I don't know how they got the alligator to Ohio. Maybe they went and stole it from Florida.
I don't know.
that place got blown away by a hurricane.
No, it
We
didn't.
learned that last
That's
episode.
your point. It doesn't
Yep.
say whether they had it
That's
for that
true.
long or if they
Oh,
bought it.
bummer.
Maybe
Some of these
that's
people
how they
away
got
with
the
it
alligator to
for
Ohio.
almost 3
They
decades.
just flew all the way up there
Fucking
from the
alligator.
hurricane. It's just like,
That would be great.
That would have been awesome.
Are you having a conversation
You know, just
with
throwing
the crowd?
human limbs
Yeah.
down there to
Yeah,
feed
nobody
it.
can hear her.
Right.
I can
They're
have a
also serial
conversation with
killers.
the audience.
You're talking to
Some
yourself.
wildlife.
Uh-huh.
Hey guys, how's it going? So we're on this show called Drunk Table
Ooh.
Podcast.
Yes.
We're having
Another-
4 conversations right
Yes.
now.
Since we were talking about the hurricane, should we... What?
What?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I knew that was coming. Damn it with you two.
What about her? Oh, our recent sextuple movie event.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. We watched all of these Sharknado films.
All 6 of them.
There are
Something
6.
to be proud of.
There are 6 of them.
Here's the thing.
So they're popular
I
enough
only
to
knew
make
there were 3.
6.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
they're so silly that like celebrities wanted to be in them. So
Yeah.
it's more like what celebrities are going to be in each one. They've like after 4, they started to come up with like a wrap up story for the whole thing, and it got really wild and crazy. But one reason why I really enjoyed watching it is it reminds me of like 1950s movies when they were just outrageous. You know, when people would buy weird shit, you know, but
So bad
nowadays
that they were good.
we're snobs about films.
Like
but yeah.
giant radioactive ants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like giant radioactive ants and
I
shit
know
like
like
that.
that. Killer
Back then it
clowns
was just
from
a
outer
thing,
space.
and they were like, okay.
Okay, what was that? 8-legged freaks?
Oh,
Right.
See, I couldn't
Like,
watch that.
was
wasn't it like David Arquette was in
Yeah.
that one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm
Like some moderately known names are in these movies. That's crazy.
so
But,
afraid of spiders. It's not even.
Like, who are
funny.
some of the bigger actors that are in these Sharknado movies? 'Cause I've seen 0 of the
Well,
6.
in the last one, it was kind of funny, and I mentioned this to him because the main character is Ian Ziering, and if anybody
Really?
knows, it,
He's
from
in all of them.
90210.
And what's her nuts?
And so Tori Spelling actually made a cameo in the last one, and she's of course
That's
also from 90210.
awesome.
However, she has gotten huge and looks horrible.
how dare she get fat?
I mean, like 5
Keep
kids
it
did
together.
not do anything good for her at all.
Or age doesn't do anything good for anybody.
I don't even think it was
no.
age. It was
Who's the main girl though?
Tara Reid.
Yeah, she's she's in like all of them.
Really?
Gilbert Godfrey was in 2 of them.
A couple
That guy that talks like something like this! Chris!
David Hasselhoff is in a few of them.
Oh, hell no.
Yes.
Baywatch is in movies about
Yes.
Sharknadoes.
He's
Good
actually
old
the
Hawkman.
main. He's the main character's dad, and oh my god,
Carrot
what is
Top
his
is
name?
in one,
The
I
crazy
bet he
guy,
is.
the super crazy guy,
and he has a
everybody's
flask
he's
that's like,
fucking nuts.
and he's an Uber driver.
He was big in the 80s, and now he's just totally fucking insane.
Harrison Ford?
Gary Busey.
Yes,
Gary Busey.
No,
No, he
No.
guessed it right!
good call.
Harrison
Thank
Ford
you.
was totally a joke. I loved all
Is-
his movies.
No,
Did
Gary
he go that far?
Gary Busey is actually Tara Reid's dad in the movie. So
No,
Gary
spoilers!
Busey.
Spoilers!
It's
Gary
kind of
Busey.
crazy.
But
Yeah, it's insane.
Michael has one more story.
Oh,
So
wow.
check those movies out. They're
Yeah,
fun. You know,
do,
if you're
'cause they're
not
fun.
if you're not a huge movie snob and you just want to watch something silly, watch them. All right, what do we got?
Go for it.
Venomous snake found hiding behind a family's toaster
What
in
is with
Australia.
the snake?
Again, shitting my pants.
Okay, behind a toaster. How is this a
Moving
huge
out.
toaster?
Like,
Or a
Are you
tiny
out of bread? Because I love toast.
Industrial size? What the fuck? I mean, how big
Nope.
does this toaster have to be?
Let's see.
Or how small is a
This is a
venomous
video?
snake?
Yeah, an Australian snake catcher shared the video.
And it's not playing.
Um,
Well, I'm sure it's a great video.
Oh, here we go. That's not a big toaster.
Oh, look at that. There's a snake behind there.
Fuck you.
Wow.
So
That's a nice toaster.
Yeah,
It
hard
toasts like-
pass. Never having toast again.
It toasts like 4 slices. That's a big toaster.
yeah, it's
Commenting on the size of the toaster.
Yeah, fuck the snake.
Right.
Look at that toaster, though.
Oh boy!
Oh my god. Oh, he's going in. He is going in.
Yeah.
Let that snake stick any part of itself in the toaster. I'm turning that bitch off.
Right.
What is this?
Me
What is this?
too.
What is this video on? Is this a YouTube video?
Oh,
it
yuck.
might be.
Yuck.
This guy's making a hard effort to stay within
Well, he's
more than 2 feet of that toaster.
He's from Australia. Don't they all know how to fight animals?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. How venomous is that snake to where he's got to stand that far back with that shit?
I think
That's-
he keeps biting the
Australia
toaster.
is home to over 100 different venomous snakes. 21 of the 25 most venomous in the world.
Uh-huh.
I hope.
Everything in
Chop
Australia
its
wants
head
to
off.
kill
Chop
you.
its head off.
I
Give me a knife. I'm
No.
chopping its head off.
Shoot him in the
So-
dick.
so
Bag it and remove it.
we're still.
Fuck that. Chop its head off. I would chop its
Oh,
head
it's
off.
coming after him
Yep.
And he's going to send him back in the wild to reunite with his family.
to reunite with somebody else's toaster.
No, to just go fuck off in peace.
All right. Well,
Wow.
Yuck.
that's
Fuck all of that.
It was an eastern brown snake, one of the most venomous species.
So animals
awesome.
that want to kill you can be hiding anywhere at any time. Behind your toaster,
Great.
under your porch,
Great. Now I'm
or
never
in a
sleeping
tornado. So
In your fridge or in your microwave.
Or in your toilet.
never
I am
sit
never
on the toilet
sleeping
again.
Never sleeping again. Thank
Coming this fall.
All right, well,
Snakes in a toilet.
snakes in a toilet.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes at this motherfucking toilet. Starring Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, yeah. All right,
Oh.
bye.
you. Bye.
Well, we can cut the nipples out of your shirt.
You're weird. We could. Nice Mean Girls reference.
Yeah, good look. Yeah, good look. Mean Girls? What's that? No, it's
Bunch of bitches.